It's the second day and it's a super late start. It is currently 12:10 p.m. These are the things that happened today. I got up, made some coffee, did the walkthrough of my old apartment, finished editing on YouTube. I forgot that there was like a small like 40-something second segment for my vlog for day one, where I sped it up and forgot to add music, and I already uploaded it, so I had to like deal with YouTube and try to find music from there because I was not about to re-download and do all this stuff again. I'm using my Canon today. I hope that the autofocus feature works, because using my phone and like trying to keep enough of the memory clear and all that stuff, it just was not working. So we're gonna keep going as if it's still morning time and I'm about to make some breakfast. All right, so for my brunch, ooh, it's frozen. I'm making 3 scrambled eggs and some oatmeal. Alright, so the oatmeal is the apple and cinnamon one. It's just that instant one, but I'm gonna make it with milk. And the eggs, I like fluffy scrambled eggs. So like some people be breaking their eggs up in the pot and then it be like white and yellow. I don't like that. I like to mix mine up. However, in order to make them fluffy, you want to add a little milk and you want to get as much air in the eggs as possible. So that means you're gonna be whisking like crazy. I'm gonna show y'all in a little bit. So I need to set this camera up to where y'all can see everything. So it's just me by myself, and I don't like doing dishes, so I'm just reusing the same bowl from last night. And let me position it so y'all can see what I'm doing. Okay, so boom. So you want to crack the eggs. Obviously, make sure you don't get pieces of egg inside. And all I did was move that off the heat because I'm not ready yet. And this is the electric stove, and that bitch got hot quick. Can y'all even see what I'm doing? It is super blurry over there. I hate this. Turn on that manual focus. Boom. I'm gonna take my unsweetened almond milk, shake that up a little bit. So the thing about your eggs is you want to make sure that when you pop the eggs, let me see if I can get this in here without spilling it. This is hard. Anyways, you want to make sure to know that your eggs are not bad. You want to make sure that the not the yolk, whatever, the yellow part doesn't flatten or immediately break apart when you open it, because then your eggs are bad. So if it's still looking sunny side-ish, then you're good to go. A little salt, a little pepper. I also like to add a little onion powder in my eggs too. You don't have to do it. I like to. So put the milk in. Alright, so with the pepper, I typically don't care, but however many twists I do for the pepper, I do half for the salt. Do not want to be up in here raising your blood pressure, things of that nature. I try to eat as healthy as possible. Boom, big ass whisk. Mix all of it together. I don't know. I feel like onion powder just makes the eggs hit a little bit different. And it tastes so much better. But I like flavor in my eggs. Ooh, I might throw some cheese on there. I'm gonna eat some yogurt too. So anyways, as y'all can see, I'm skinny. Alright. I'm trying to put on some freaking weight. I was watching this video from Shanice, aka Your Girl Too Much, aka Too Much Mouth. And she uses this, it's like a supplement where it helps you put on mass. Now my job is going to keep me ridiculously fit. Like I was already fit, but my job is going to definitely keep me from gaining as much weight as I want to. But I need to retain stuff. That way on the weeks, so like the first couple of weeks of training or whatever, is where I put in like, well I put in work the whole time. But 5th week, 6th week, and 7th week is where I'm not as active because the flights pretty much take care of themselves at that point. And I eat more because I have time to eat more or whatever, and I want to be able to hold on to that. So that's what we're working on. All right, while that heats back up, just put everything away. Ooh, I should make some sausage. Alright. Beef smoked sausage. I'm trying to get away from pork. Actually, I'm gonna cook the sausage first because I don't like cold ass eggs. So look at that. Okay, so y'all already know it was not Granny's famous breakfast if you didn't have no sausage being cooked. And when it be a little burnt, that's when you know it's really hitting. Go ahead, split that down. So what I like to season my sausage with, and y'all need this in your life. Boom. Let me see. This. Get you some. Just add a little flavor. Now you don't want to use this and something salty because it's going to, you're going to freaking die. Like, don't do it. So if you don't want to use seasoning salt, then do not use both of those items. I want some cheese on my eggs. I'm gonna use one of my new plates today. I forgot everything that I was talking about prior to. So anyways, I'm gonna let that do that. Ouch. We're gonna whip it up. Again, we don't want this to get flat because I already said I want some fluffy eggs. The milk is waiting because I think I'm gonna skip the oatmeal because I'm adding the meat segment. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. No oatmeal today. What's on the plan today? Plan on doing today. I need to do some freaking homework, but I really want to get this closet together. Ooh, that thing nice and crisp. Ooh, that one's definitely burnt. This thing cooks fast. I don't like that. 2 of these are definitely going in the trash because it is burnt. I ain't want my plans get jacked up. Okay, so things that I don't like. The electric stove, I don't like it. I don't know, I just feel like it doesn't cook evenly and it cooks way too freaking fast. This is why I use my Instant Pot the majority of the time. Like, I'm about to just, the pot is, the pan is not even on the heat anymore at all. So for my eggs, I don't want no fucked up eggs, so I don't even know who's calling me. Okay, so this video gonna be all over the place. How do y'all do this? What was I gonna say? Yeah, the plan today is I want to finish up my closet. I've already put all the little storage bins and everything that I want things to go in. I'm doing that. So I have been looking up and down for a dresser, but I just feel like I don't have enough items to justify getting a dresser. I hang up almost all of my stuff. So I got a bunch of, what you call that? Like storage bins and stuff like that. So hopefully that works. And I got it for everything. Bras, panties, like all this other stuff. And then I'm moving my makeup out of the bigger plastic container. And I'm putting it in separate, like smaller containers. And then that big one, I'm going to put all my uniform stuff in there just to make it look a little better. And possibly my purses, we'll see. So that's what we have on the agenda today. Okay. They look like little butterflies. So, you know, a nice little burnt, you know. Ain't never hurt nobody. But this will kill you. Like, why? Typically by the time I get to the eggs, I'm not even hungry no more because I'll be doing this. So yeah, my closet, put my books up. And then I'll show y'all my room. I finished that last night. And that's it, basically. So, I'm gonna eat. I don't know what this footage look like. I'm probably blurry and shit. I'm gonna eat, and then when I come back, we're gonna tackle this closet. But I just cannot do that on an empty stomach because it stresses me out. I'm stressed. My living room for sure will be last. I'll probably finish it up next week, but I definitely want to put my blackout curtains on. That's easy. Yeah. I want to put my blackout curtains on, so that's gonna be good. Living room is just gonna take some time because I really want to shop around for a new couch, some accent chairs, and a new table. So these 2 days, hopefully I can finish my closet today, and then that's basically gonna be it. And then I can have a 2-day vlog. Oh, when I'm done eating, we're gonna open up some stuff. I got a package to open up on camera. Weird. I'm gonna eat and then we're gonna come back. Okay, so I'm back. All of my makeup is nice and neatly organized. So it went from this large plastic container, all 3 drawers, and then I threw away all the makeup that I don't even need. So from in this, I ran out of space, but that one is basically all of my eyeshadow palettes and then brushes. This one has all of my complexion products. So the top has foundations, the second one has my setting powders and what you call that, concealers and everything, and the bottom one has primers, pore minimizers, skincare stuff, everything like that. This little guy right here has highlighters and blush and face palettes and stuff like that. And then that one, all 3 drawers over there has lip products. These are just extra Curology, what do you call it? Face wash and lotion. Not really lotion, but like, I'm losing my words. The face wash and then moisturizer. Damn. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway soon because none of them have been opened. I don't know. I just don't use them. I actually had to pause because they've been sending me way too much. And then the top is just extras. I didn't have another drawer, but I didn't have much left over. So this little black bag is basically my everyday use items for like my brows and stuff like that. So I'm going to leave that there. And then I got my brush cleansers, belly rings, sharpener, mirror, obviously, lashes, things of that nature. So that's going to go in the closet. And then I'm going to put my PT workout stuff for work in there. But before we go do all that, I want to open a package. So I went in through on some makeup and whatnot. I'm not going anywhere. I didn't even change my clothes, but I decided to throw some mousse on my hair and then just swoop the baby hair or whatever. I used my Jackie Aina palette on my eyes. Then for my lips, I just did a brown liner with the Queen matte lipstick. It's my favorite shade. And then my lashes are B. Taylor Beauty. And what else? Foundation, I use Maybelline Superstay. And I also mixed it with the Estee Lauder because the Maybelline Superstay one that I have is dark. And then the Estee Lauder Double Wear is a little bit too light. But it made the perfect shade match for me because both of the undertones are neutral. And what else? Elf highlighter, Fenty blush. That's basically it. Anyways, it's March. It's almost the end of March. I need to put this video up, but BoxyCharm came for this month. Typically I do an unboxing, but I'm just taking a break right now and I wanted to just throw this in here in this video. So we got some larger products. Stuff from Lime Crime, Glow Recipe, Maven Beauty, KAB Cosmetics, and the Beauty Crop. Never heard of any of these actually. So let's start with the Glow Recipe. This is a banana souffle moisture cream. I know the sun is like all up in the way. This seems to be a lot of skincare stuff, and I just organized my box. I don't know, we'll see. Oh, this is a pretty. This matches the stuff that I got going on in my bedroom, so this, I already know where I want to put that. Next we have KAB lip oil. Damn. Okay. What does it say? What is this supposed to? Maybe the paper. It says, say goodbye to dry and thirsty and hello to juicy, hydrated lips. Non-sticky, instant burst of hydration that comes in 6 different tints. This tint is the shade Rum Punch. So, kind of pink. Let's see. Oh, it smells like coconut. Like the Icy Cup coconut, the artificial one in the summertime. It says it's not sticky. It's not like sticky, but it's thick for plumpness. Alright, next we got a hydrating face mask from the Beauty Crop. 3 individually wrapped masks. Cool. And then we have a setting spray. I haven't bought any setting spray in a long ass time. This is Maven Beauty Rose Water Setting Spray. Ooh, pretty. I just want to see what it smells like. It doesn't smell like anything. I thought it would be kind of citrusy, but that's my bee. It says it prevents smudging for up to 16 hours. I'm definitely gonna have to do a wear test on this. And lastly, we have Lime Crime. I have heard of Lime Crime. I've never bought anything from Lime Crime, and this is their Venus 3 palette. So just try not to make a huge mess. Yo, I thought these braids were not gonna last. I did them for the first 2 weeks, but I think I might make these stretch for 3 weeks. I hope I got some room. Okay, so the outside is purple, the inside is exactly what I would imagine it to be. Let's see, block the sun. There we go, a more realistic depiction on what that looks like. I should have opened this earlier because then I could have did a purple look with this. I like it. The mirror is nice. Make sure. Dried up gel sitting right here. I'll be using edge control to make sure that my hair, because it's shorter, so make sure that my hair doesn't pop out and that thing stay. So yeah, that is it for this unboxing. Definitely gonna film something probably later this weekend for sure to put up before the end of the month so I can get my March unboxing BoxyCharm and demo out of the way. But now is time. I've been putting it off for forever. It's time to do this closet. Like, don't judge me. Like, I literally, everything is just thrown in there. But yeah, so y'all see like all of this. These are all of my uniform shirts. Hey y'all, I'm gonna put these on later. But anyways, all of my like uniform shirts, like the workout shorts and the pants and stuff that we were issued. So I'm basically gonna put all of this in this plastic container and then use this black bag for something else, probably all of my purses. But anyways, that's what we're doing now. So for this part, I really don't have nothing to talk about, so I'm gonna just throw on some Pandora and then we're going to speed up this part. I really like, I should film on the floor more often. Anyways, we're gonna speed up this part and so y'all not watching me because it's super freaking boring. Trap money, baby. She got me in my feelings. Gotta be real with it. Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you'll never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always, KB. Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you'll never ever leave from beside me. Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for you always. Kiki, do you love me? Kiki, do you love me? Kiki, do you love me? I want to kind of like, I don't know. So all of my, actually, I had some pants. So it's summertime schedule now. So we'll barely be, we will rarely, all these clothes in this little clear bag on the floor. We'll rarely be in pants and sweats. So just gonna hang this up. So how this goes is all of my work uniforms is over here, and I don't know where them work out. There's a couple of items in here. Anyways, work, y'all can see like jackets, hoodies, some sweat outfits, things of that nature. All of that is just right there because that's basically the extent of that portion. All over here is all of my dresses. My closet is so big now that I don't have to do like summer clothes, winter clothes, and stuff like that. So everything is just gonna be up all year round. Wait till y'all see how disrespectful I am to my shoes right now. But I'm gonna organize my shoes as best as I can, but I'm trying to get some containers so that my floor don't have like shoes. I can actually stack my shoes up in containers. I want everything just put away and as dust free as possible. But like I said, I had a drawer that was not being used, so actually what I might do is put my uniform stuff at the bottom and then put my purses at the top. Okay, so the closet is done. It took a really long time for my battery to charge, but anyways, laundry basket, what's in here, like my loungewear stuff. The gray one has regular undies, black period panties, regular socks, work socks. I need to get some containers from the container store for my shoes. So they're here in an organized way. I got all my white / black, my colorful shoes, and then this is where my containers are going anyway. So once I get containers, that's all going to be stacked in the back. So both of these will not have shoes on there. I mentioned, I think yesterday or in my Target haul, I wanted to like hang even my shirts that's good quality and not put them inside of one of these. So this top one has shorts, just like cotton skirts, little cotton skirt sets or whatever, and just regular like crop tops and stuff like that. The bottom one, all of my bras look like a freaking department store in there. My hats, and then my denim is all on the right. Y'all already seen all that stuff back there. And then all of my dresses and my summer dresses. At first I was like, ooh, I'm not gonna switch out any of my winter stuff. But when I was over there, I'm like, bitch, who's wearing crushed velvet and velour in the summertime? Nobody. And y'all already saw that earlier. Yeah, so the closet is done. I just have to do my books. And we gonna wrap it up with some dinner time. I got something special for y'all for dinner. And yeah, last thing is gonna be my books. Man, this box is heavy. Okay, so this is City of Heavenly Fire. It's book 6 of the Mortal Instruments. I don't know if y'all watched the series on Netflix, but the book's obviously way better. But I have all of them on my Kindle, and I don't know what happened. I think this dropped and I was somewhere. Oh, I was in the store. Don't take me in the store with y'all because it don't matter. Grocery store, the mall, I will leave you for a book. So I was like going grocery shopping with my stepmom, and I walked by it and I'm like, I have to buy this fucking book. This is one book. It is 730 pages, but yeah, this one I'm currently reading. I read this already. Resurrecting Midnight is on my Kindle, but this was a gift to me. Book 5 and then book 6. Is this 5 or 4? Eric Jerome Dickey, may he rest in peace. So I have this one and then I have the very last one. I like hard copy books, so this one's not gonna go up there. So I don't remember how I had this before. I'm pretty sure I had all of the same author together. I have a bunch of book series. So like LA Banks with the Vampire Huntress Legend. I have there's 12 of these books. Friend has one of the books. But ooh, I want to say this is book 2, book 3. Yeah, I think the first one is called Minion or something like that. Book 4. Bruh, I don't remember. So there's 13 books in the series, not 12. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep all of the authors together. Boom, sleeping with strangers, waking with the enemy, dying for revenge. Okay, so yeah, sleeping with strangers first. So there's 5 books. Waking with enemies. It's about assassin stories, but like it's sexy assassin stuff. So a lot of times like we want to see even this one. Okay, so the Vampire Hunter's Legend. Let's talk about it because it's my favorite. It talks about vampires and stuff like that, but it really goes into Ellie Banks really did her research. Like it really dives into the Bible, the Quran, Buddhism, Judaism, and everything is around like the biblical number 7, 13, 8, just all of that stuff. But then they also talk about like historic features and stuff in there too. Like they talk about Lilith, they talk about Satan, they talk about Eve. And every region, like every continent has like a group of 7 people that has different things that they offer to the group. Like you have a seer, one that's like part werewolf, one that's like part vampire, then you have like a full-blown vampire, a human who's like a warrior fighter or whatever, and it's just so freaking good. They have Dracula. They have that one lady, I can never remember her name, but she's famous in history for poisoning people. Damn, what is her name? I don't remember, but y'all need to read this book because it's like a really, really, really good take on just religion and like even they go into like praying over your food. Like they would literally pray over their food every meal. But sometimes, obviously, because it's fiction, like black ooze and stuff would come out because Lilith was poisoning people, and some of them would eat or they would be around energy, and they started to infight within their groups, and they realized like when they realized they were fighting, it's because people had like weak minds and weak flesh, and they were allowing outside forces to break their bond. And like that's some real shit in real life. Like pray over your food because you don't know who's cooking. Pray for your friend group because you don't know who's trying to infiltrate it, and then pray for yourself because you never know when you start having insecurities that create that negativity within your group. It's so freaking good. Read it. Anyways, boom, dying for revenge, and then we got the midnight one, and then we got the 5th one. Okay, who remembers this from high school? From La Jill Hunt, Drama Queen. This is a standalone, but so many memories. Okay, we got some crime here. R.L. Stein's first adult book, Red Rain. This shit was so good. It was really worth that because I loved all of his books as a kid, like all the time. Then we have David Baldacci. So babe, this is babe's favorite author. I didn't even know that I owned a book by him. This was a Christmas gift, and we were just talking about like, you know, in the getting to know you phase, Dean Koontz, which we're gonna get to, is my favorite author, and I was describing him, and then she was like, yeah, David Baldacci is kind of like that, blah blah blah, favorite. And then I realized like I had a book by him, The Last Mile. Fire. I'm trying to like take everything out and the groups and stuff. So Sisters and Lovers by Connie Briscoe, another black author. I would say I have a nice equal amount of black authors and then non-black authors, but for the longest time, just all through middle school, high school, when I first joined the military, all of that, like all I read was Sister Souljah, Zane, Eric Jerome Dickey, Carl Weber, Connie Briscoe. I just read all books from black authors. So that's where I was in life. And then I came upon James Patterson and Lisa Jackson. They both write crime novels, but they're so good. James Patterson, like, okay, so Stephen King used to be my favorite, and then I happened upon this book called Intensity by Dean Koontz, and then he became my favorite. And then I came across James Patterson, And so it's like Dean Koontz, James Patterson, Lisa Jackson, and Stephen King. And I enjoy Stephen King. And I used to get called, like, I was reading Stephen King faithfully as like a preteen, and everybody used to be like, damn, something wrong with her mind, like how does she enjoy this? But I love it. Well, continuing on, you know, we got a street girl named Desire, which I love this book because before I came across this book, I already read the play and saw the movie, A Streetcar Named Desire. I even wrote, it was one of the plays that I used in one of my term papers my junior year in high school. Okay, now, what's ain't no good library without some skin, okay? Omar Tyree, what they want? I need to read this again. I love this book. Okay. So even though I feel obviously so much better, I'm still in my 10-day window. I don't go back to work until Wednesday. When I tell you I'm about to be doing homework, but I'm about to be reading. Okay, if you want some mess though, Hiding in Hip Hop, another birthday gift. Black author, literally uses alias names, but talks about like the underground and the down low in Hollywood. A good read. Hiding in Hip Hop, with the rainbow colors on there. Good read, juicy. Even my dad read it. My dad picked it up a few days before my birthday and read it himself. Like, oh, I have another Marilyn Lee. But yeah, like, how you gonna read my birthday gift first? But my dad loves reading too, and then my baby brother on my dad's side loves reading just as much. So it was always a fight in the house because my dad is cheap and he would not buy double books. So when all the books that came out that we all love to read, my dad would read it first, then I would get it, and then my baby brother would get it. We read fast though too, so my dad would have it for like a couple of days, and then I would have it for like a day, and then my brother would have it for like 3 days. Alright, we get into my Dean Koontz. We got some Jonathan Kellerman, a good one. I don't have any books here that I don't like to read, but I really enjoy finding authors that I never heard of who share my interest in crime. So this is good. I love crime. Like, as much as I love Zane books and Eric Jerome Dickey and Omar Tyree and all of that, like, I love crime. I love crime. And there's a book in here. Okay, other than Drama Queen, there's another book in here that got me through my feelings in high school. Like I said, I wanted a lot more of my content to be more. I really want to incorporate reading into my channel, and I'm working on that. I got something in store. I need to like narrow down all the details, but I'm gonna get it. Y'all, like, look at these. Ooh, Caleb Heron. Okay, we're getting close to my feelings. At this point, I'm just taking everything out. More Lisa Jackson, J.M. Jeffries, Virgin Seductress. Don't judge me. Alright, where we at? Some more Caleb Heron, We'll Never Tell, a great book. Street Love, baby. Now we get into that good. Oh, if you know, you know. Come on, high school. Should not have been reading that shit in high school, but you know what it is. Where is my... Oh, I think I paid for it on my Kindle. So basically, Caleb Heron has this song called, has a book called, I think it's like Say My Name. Oh no, nigga, what? Say You Need Me. Lord, Say My Name. All right now. Oh, this book sucks. It's called White Cargo. It was a gift. The worst. This was the worst book ever. I it's mainly because I don't care about planes, and I think the author really does love planes, because he spent the majority of the time whenever they were in the cockpit like describing every button, all types of stuff. I'm like, damn, can we get to the kidnapping? Like, at this point, your daughter is dead because the author is deciding to take all day. So anyways, it's called Say You Need Me. And it was about like these twins. This girl like got screwed over by a man, like by a nigga, duh. And she thought she saw him, right? So it opens up, you know, she thought she saw him at a bar, and she goes up to him and slaps the shit out of him, right? Boom. Turns out it was a twin brother, identical. And then of course she don't believe him, and then they're trying to find the actual brother because he stole her fucking money, and everything like that, you know what I'm saying? And let me put this little raggedy book here because I don't have no space. Yeah, so he stole her fucking money, and she was trying to get it back, and basically they fell in love along the way. Now when you're in high school, you know, and you just fantasizing all the time, stuff like that is so good. So I read it again as an adult, because when I tell you I read that book over 50 times in high school, I had it starting like the summer between 8th grade and 9th grade, and I read it over and over and over and over and over. And when I was in my feelings about, you know, this little boy or whatever, I would just read it all the time to cry, because I don't like crying, but the book made me cry, and it just had an ending that I wanted for myself, and that never happened, thank God. But you know, I'm a girl, a teenager with feelings, and it was just, is that all of my James? Okay, yeah, we are in Lisa Jackson territory right now. Alright, cool. So yeah, it was just all the feels. I don't know if Sherry L. Lewis is black, but this is Christian fiction. My soul cries out. It's really good. If you're somebody who likes okay, this is what it says. Monica Harris Day's perfect world begins a downward spiral after she comes home to find her husband in bed with another man. Okay, so Greenleaf. This came out way before Greenleaf too. After confronting Kevin, her husband of 2 years, Monica discovers he had a lifelong struggle with homosexuality, which began at the age of 10. After he was molested by a deacon in the church for years, Kevin has sought deliverance, all these other things, right? Then it says the pastor offers him marital counseling, but Monica suspects he's really concerned about maintaining his mega ministry. Okay, basically like Trapped in the Closet / Greenleaf / you know, any of the church whispers. If you ever went to church, any of the church whispers. Good book. I'm gonna have to reread all of these. Y'all, my excitement. This is crazy. This is crazy. Y'all, when I worked in the ER, I read all the time, and people would literally check out books with me. Like, this ain't even everything that I've ever owned, but I used to literally sign out, like give them little slips like a library. Cause when it would be quiet, nobody ever says the Q word, but I don't work there no more, so I can say it. The Bible. When it would be quiet in the ER, like, and I did all my stuff, like I would be reading the books. The First President, written by Roland Martin. Did I get this signed? I did. Boom. And then Creole Belle, a nice little read by James Lee Burke. Really good. Anyways, I do want to incorporate books into my channel. Let me know if that'll be something that y'all are interested in. I don't know if I have readers in my channel, but I'm really good at writing, and I'm really good at describing things and depicting things to make people want to read, which is why when I worked in the ER, like, people would be reading, because I'm one of those readers. I don't react on the inside mentally, so I'm really creative, and my personality is my imagination is very vivid, which is weird because it doesn't match my personality. I think my personality is kind of like chill and very mellow. But when it comes to reading, like, I'm super animated, I'm super excited. So I would be sitting in the ER desk or whatever, and when I read, like, I'm in the book, which is why I really like Dean Koontz, because the very first sentence will just set you up. Like, you could be an ant, right? But you don't know you're an ant. And it'll start off with, like, you know, you open your eyes and you see dew on the large blades of grass, and you see all the tiny little spaces, and the depths of it is really dark, but when you look up, you see hints of sunlight. Like, he is going in there, right? And next thing you know, like, mentally, for me, I'm shrinking and shrinking and shrinking, because I have an idea that I'm small, but I don't know what I am yet, right? So a lot of people read their favorite books, but they don't really get in there. Not me. No ma'am. I feel like I can successfully incorporate reading and storytelling. I could do this. This would be my setup. God, I'm doing it, and if anybody else steals my idea, I swear to God it's on site, because I throw hands. I'm gonna incorporate storytelling. I've been wanting to do this for over a year. How I'm gonna tell y'all the story, I think I'm gonna do like chapters. And so I'm not going to read to you, but what I'm going to do is prepare a chapter or two. It depends on how short the chapters are, so I can develop a story. And then I'm going to basically sum up what's happening in the book to you as if they're real people. Because in my mind, when I'm reading, they're real people. Like, I can only talk to my best friend, Leandra, in this way. Like, when we talk, I'll be like, bitch, let me tell you what this bitch did. Okay, so she went up there to the freaking insane house, right? Knowing that her man needs freaking help, right? Knowing that he's mentally unstable, and knowing that she's a trigger, but she's gonna go up there anyway, try to pretend as if it's like, oh, your daughter needs you, your daughter wants to see you, when you're literally setting him back mentally, right? This is how we talk to each other. And people be like, damn, what are you talking about? And we be like, oh, this book. That's how we set it up. So I'm gonna set that up for y'all. I'm excited. That's gonna be fun for me. I hope it's gonna be fun for y'all. I hope y'all excited. But anyways, we're gonna get into this ramen, and then we're gonna wrap it up, because I gotta show y'all like how I make my ramen noodles. It is literally restaurant grade. Let's go eat. Okay, so we're here in the kitchen. First, you're gonna need a bowl, and whatever your favorite flavor of ramen noodles is. Mine is beef flavor. Oh, I like the chili flavor too, but this basically is the only one that I will eat, right? Boom. You got your ramen, right? You want to get you some onion powder. If you have minced garlic, use minced garlic. I only got like fresh minced garlic, but I don't want like a ridiculously garlic taste, so I'm gonna use garlic powder. Boom. Mrs. Dash, the green top, okay? It matters, and it clumps up inside of here, but that matters, right? Okay, boom. Then you want some ground pepper. If you want it to be a little bit spicier, you can use sriracha. We're gonna use ground pepper today. Now, this is the piece de résistance, all right? 5 spice powder, okay? Chinese 5 spice powder. It don't matter what you do. You can season some regular wings, right? But you want them to taste like Asian zing or whatever. Boom. Season it with this liberally, right? Put a little salt, put a little pepper. Boom, boom. Do this, right? Bake it or air fry it. Your whole house is smelling like your favorite Japanese restaurant. Boom, right? So this is what we got. Now, first thing I like to do is break it up into 4s, because I ain't trying to do like the whole long noodle thing at all. Empty the contents. I'm telling y'all get you, okay, most people got these in their cabinet. Okay, cool. Get you some Mrs. Dash. Get you this. Oh my goodness. It's about to elevate. Water. I didn't hook up my water filter yet. I gotta buy a new filter. So put that in there. Now I fill it so that it's like just above the noodles, because I like mine to be soupy. Some people like to just only put in enough so when they cook it, you just eat noodles, but like, no, I want ramen. Don't waste no water, drink the rest. Alright, so at this point, let's just lift this up. Boom. Okay, at this point, I put it in the microwave for 6 minutes. I don't like if I can see, here we go. Boom. So at this point, I'm gonna put it in the microwave for 6 minutes. I don't like opaque noodles. Like, if it still has a crunch to it, I don't like that. That's why I don't like ramen places. Like, I prefer pho over everything, because the noodle is still hard. But I love like sushi and stuff like that. I love everything Japanese except ramen in a ramen store. So 6 minutes is the perfect time for this. And I'm gonna come back when it's done, so then we gonna wrap up the rest of this goodness. Oops. All right, so this is basically what I want it to look like. It's not super mushy, and I still got a lot of soup base in there. So once it's done, I'm like manually doing this because my autofocus feature is trash. My camera is like 9 years old. Still want to use the beef flavoring from here, right? Mix it up. I'm telling y'all, you're gonna try this and you're not gonna want to eat anything else. Okay, so a little bit of garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, and a little bit, like 3 little shakes, right? Let's mix that up. Sweep all your seasonings off from the side. I got some on this fork. Wipe that off. Okay, now Mrs. Dash, it says like a little bit of salt, a little bit of lemony-ish in there. You do not need a lot at all. Now, boom. I wish I could smell this through the camera. It just smells like amazing. This, you do not need a lot. It is a very strong flavor. Maybe like 4 shakes. What's that, like a tablespoon? Just a tablespoon. I measure with my ancestors, so don't go off of me, y'all. Season the taste. Now, what I would normally do is put this back in the microwave for a minute to cook those flavors in. However, I'm just gonna let it rest for a minute, and then we're gonna dive in and we're gonna close out the video. But this is basically fire. I'm gonna make me a little cocktail to go along with it, and we're gonna close out this video. Alright, so this is going to wrap up today's vlog. I had a lot of fun today. Definitely not as stressful as yesterday. But if there's any indicator that I need to leave, it's my battery blinking on me. So see y'all in the next video. This was fun. I should definitely do this more often. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And this is going to be done with my moving. So thanks for watching and thanks for joining me on this journey. Bye.